Hello everyone and welcome to Diamond 4 solo queue. We are still on the 9.4 patch. I think when this video goes live there will already be the 9.5 patch, so the Conqueror nerfs will come live. And while they don't influence this Bloodthirster Overheal build too much, they are still a nerf, so you still get the healing, you still get the true damage, but you get less AD, which is a bummer. I think it's still a solid choice, and I will continue to play it. But if you don't like these nerfs, if you don't like playing nerfed builds, you can instead also go for Press the Attack. It's also a fine keystone with this build, and not too much changes apart from that in my opinion. And well, in this game we are playing against Kalista Zyra, which is quite the anti-synergy if I've seen one. Zyra is there to keep the enemy out, and Kalista is going to throw Zyra into the enemy team. I'm not sure that's going to work. So obviously I hope their synergy is bad, but we'll see. Maybe it works surprisingly well. We can't fight this. Okay, they're not in there. I was wondering. Okay, so far so good. Got all 3 minions. Not that good of a trade. Zyra hit me with a spell and Kalista hit me, and Braum obviously cannot support me in that particular situation. We will probably lose level 2 advantage here. And Braum just doesn't take any minions. Okay, I got all of them so far. Braum didn't take a single one, which is bad. As a support, you should always push for level 2. Because that's how you win lane. Get level 2 advantage and you outtrade them. Oh, so Braum can also one-shot the plants? I was not aware of that. Maybe because of how his passive works. Missing my first minion right there. I might miss this caster minion. Yeah, I better miss it. I would take a lot of damage for it, so... better not. Sometimes you need to make a decision. Is it worth the trade-off? Do you really want to have this minion more than you would like to have 200 HP? And especially that early in lane, you without any way of life-stealing, you want to play a little bit more conservatively with your HP. Alright, so far so good. If we just farm... Well, Kalista is not as bad mid and late game, but she has very low range, and I think I can outscale her. So if this lane goes even, I'm absolutely fine with that. Almost. So it's tricky to get the last one because minions and the turret are focusing it. Right, flash for flash. Maybe I was a little bit too confident in that trade, but hey. Oh my god, how? I didn't even see, but it was definitely her mistake. She never needed to die there. She could have just retreated. I think she was at very low health, and she greeted for the minion wave. Jarvan is nearby. The wave is under tower, so we might as well leave. To be completely honest. Just don't give the Jarvan a window of opportunity at all. If we leave right there, nothing can happen to us. On the other hand, if we push up, we very well might die. So better go for that. By the way, boots this game Still no Berserker's Greaves, because against Jarvan, who can just jump on me, I definitely need Ninja Tabi. Ha! Ooh, the Zoe. Should better retreat. No health and no mana. That's typically a sign that you should recall. And we have a massive advantage. So I'm definitely looking for a fight here. As for now, we need to wait for the wave to reset. Just let it go on the tower, I can easily farm these. Okay, now the wave is a little bit thinner. That allows us to fight. The plant's saving her from the crit. That was unfortunate, I was beating a lot of damage with the F-Sword and a crit Q, but unfortunately she got a plant in front of her. If it was deliberately, then good on her. Also, it can work against her because I can crit off of the plants, so you need to be careful as a Syndra, Zyra player. I always mix these two names up, it's kind of annoying me. Yeah, but you need to be careful not to give Misfortune free Q crits through your plants. Blocking them with your plants is something I've not seen before. I think Jarvan must be topside because he has no camp spot side, so by being here he would lose out on a lot. A much. English. Okay, I have a ward in 10 seconds and then I feel a lot safer. And I got ulti. Maybe we can make a play. Nice. Yeah, Braum zoned her into my ult. And obviously that was a panic reaction from the Kalista. Had she played this a little bit more clever, she would have just face tanked the Braum instead of walking through my ulti. Was very dumb of her. But obviously it was a panic reaction. When you see Braum walking in your face as an AD carry, your instinct tells you to just back off. You need to back off here, by the way. We cannot miss our back timing like this. Braum. Greedy players. Obviously did not even get the plating. With my help, he would have gotten it, but I mean, look at this. Kalista is already back, and if I were to back right there, now we again, now we already lose some platings. I think, maybe not. She doesn't push as hard. Yeah, had I backed with the Braum, we would have lost the plating for free. And by returning in time, our tower just stays healthy. And I catch all these minions, which is even more important. Zyra rowing towards the river. Don't know what the Kalista is, but I can definitely 1v1 her. I have BF Sword and Vamp Scepter. She only has boots on the other hand. I have ulti in 5-ish seconds. Okay, that was a little bit iffy. Had I had my ulti like a second earlier, would have been way better. But it is what it is. At least they didn't get Dragon. Had they gotten Ocean Drake in lane, the lane would be pretty much over for all of us. That was bad. Yeah, let's get this and this. I'm not waiting 50 gold for my Bloodthirster if I have an efficient buy. in Tabby plus Control Ward anyway. Huh. Yeah, 1 second earlier, had I ulted 1 second earlier, I would have been fine. But cooldowns exist. Kalista got heavily outtraded there. Maybe Rexa now gets Drake? Not sure about it though. I would have caught her with my W. It's fine. I think we wait for the wave here. Yeah. Don't think we get it first though. Just a shame. We get it. Wow. Nice, we got first tower. Out racing top lane. And now we can rotate mid. They might be a drift turret though. Yeah. Oh well, we got a dragon earlier, so I guess we're even in objectives. Not worth it. Oh, Braum. That was so dumb. He tunnel visioned on this Demolish proc super hard. And I missed my back timing, losing bot platings. That's not good. I lost 1 plating so far. On my way though. And with a completed Bloodthirster, I can definitely take on this Kalista. Especially once I get to my Executioner's Calling. Her lifesteal won't matter whatsoever. Okay. Need to rotate mid lane. They need me. Especially now. She interrupted me. Do I need to heal? I don't think so. Oh, maybe I do. I don't have... This is exactly where you need Grievous Wounds. Did you see that? It was ridiculous. She, in a blink of an eye, recovered like... what? 50% of her health? Right, please. Okay. My ult was bad. I thought I could kill the Ahri quickly enough. But she lived and interrupted me. And this Riven is a huge problem. She's 0-3. She's our weakest point in our team. Aurelia can... If everything goes awry, Aurelia will just continuously feed off of this Riven. And get to ridiculous levels of wealth with all the items. But maybe now with Executioner's Calling I can counteract that a little bit. This Braum, man. Can easily kill her. Grievous wounds, baby. Well, this fight it probably didn't matter, but all in all, I would say Executioner's Calling is one of the most overpowered items in the game right now. Simply because of all the healing that's in the game. It's way too much. It's pretty much the same scenario we had back in the day when Hextech Revolver gave you Spell Vamp, and people would just stack Spell Vamp. It was just too much healing. And now it's the same thing with the combinations of runes and items that are available. Dragon in 10. Kinda want this. Ouch. Double control ward. Goof that up. Oh well, at least we covered the entire pit now. Oof. It's pretty big. Ari Charm off the table. Cannot face tank them. I'm half health. It's way too risky. Can we finally take the objective? We don't have a jungler, but neither do they, and we have numbers advantage. Rom? Hello? Do you want health? I think this is fine. They don't have vision. Yeah. It really is. We maybe we should not push our luck. It's an overstay if we stay here. Alright, so we have 2000 gold, which is not enough for a complete Phantom Dancer, but it's pretty close. It's both components. Or, well, all the attack speed components, that is. I don't have enough space for the crit component. And once we get this, Irelia will be way easier to handle. The movement speed and the shield. Yeah. Also, we can more easily dodge Ahri. Says he and gets hit. The Ignite finishes me off. Ah, that was so dumb. I need to think more, talk less. Just give the tower, it's no use. Was my bad. I shouldn't have gone too close to the Ahri. When I'm that close, I obviously cannot dodge a charm on reaction. That's not how it works. I'm on my way though. We can definitely fight this. 100%. But these plants are mauling me. Worth it though. The Flash ER, a very ballsy play, because if it fails, you just wasted everything and Flash is your only escape. But in this scenario, they were so low. I need to get to them as quickly as possible. Yeah, this should be a free inhib, I agree. Irelia and Ahri are both dead, and the other ones are not that big of a problem. No, we can't. We took the tower, which is good enough. And I finally got my Phantom Dancer. This will make it so much safer. I think I can wait 10 gold. That's probably worth it. Vision control on Baron though. Yeah, had we stayed for this inhib, we would all die and they would take Baron. That's exactly what happens if you do that. Now we can re-establish vision control. And if we push mid lane, we can pressure with our vision. I don't have ulti for another second. Again, a little bit too late. Now I die for it. Almost killed the Kalista though. Yeah, that was so dumb. When I see I'm a second off, I should just retreat instead of feeding. Yeah, Rek'Sai, that was kinda your bad. Maybe Zoe can harass them to the point where they cannot do it anymore? I don't think so. It's too low already. Yeah. The 1 and 5 Riven. On the other hand, wait, they got their own 5 jungler, so at least there is that. But top lane and mid lane are so fed. Oh well. I need to work on my decision making. I cannot just take fights like this if I know I don't have the cooldowns ready. Acting out of frustration just gets you killed. We definitely lose at least one inhib here. No. Let's not fight over this stupid Ocean Drake, please. I don't even have my ulti. I tried to heal her, but it was in vain. This is what we need to defend right now. Nothing else. We only lost one in it. So far so good. Yo, really? The Zyra in our team? I'm rooted. I'm so dead. I think that's game. Partly my fault, but not necessarily. Top lane difference was just way too big. Yeah, couple things went wrong in this game. Mid lane and well, the solo lanes, both solo lanes went greatly in the enemy favor. And in the mid game, Rek'Sai continuously fed. And when she went in, I went in without ulti and died myself. So yeah, I guess that's on me. I could have played this better, that's for sure. Let's look at the damage graph. Back to 0 LP. Alright. Yeah, Rek'Sai did nothing. Riven did even more nothing. Zoe and I did some damage, but this Ari just completely steamrolled. Yikes. Oh well, I hope you can at least learn from my mistakes so you don't have to make them. And if you... well, this build is still viable after the... what's it called? After the Conqueror nerf. This build is still viable, in my opinion. This is obviously pre-nerf, this game, but so be it. I cannot travel to the future, and I have to pre-record some of these episodes, I hope you understand. And but if you don't like playing with nerfed builds, you can still go for Press the Attack. And I think I will be playing some Press the Attack in the coming episodes, just to show you that it is completely viable, and also how to use it with Misfortune efficiently. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye!